have to read the passage from Emmy's 10th rules of the game, and so this is the small part of the passage mentioned. The question itself, the question is, which statement best explains the motivation from this passage? As you can see, for the narrator's mother to introduce her daughter to everyone they meet. So as you can see, we got 4 options to this question, A, B, C, D. You can pause the video and read them, and surely we got the answer. The answer is option D, option C. The option C is the correct one. So she, the mother of the narrator, wants to share in her daughter's accomplishments. So let's take a look at this passage and our solution. So first of all, let's read it. So my parents made many concessions to allow me to practice. So one time I complained that the bedroom I shared was so noisy that I couldn't think. So thereafter, my brothers slept in a bed in the living room facing the street. Also, I said I couldn't finish my rice and my head didn't work right when my stomach was too full, and then I left the table with half-finished bowls and nobody complained. But there was one duty I couldn't avoid. I had to accompany my mother on Saturday market days when I had my no tournament to play. So my mother was proudly work with me, visiting many shops, buying her very little. And this is my daughter, Wave Li Jong, she said to whoever looked her way. So therefore, one day after we left a shop, I said under my breath, I wish you wouldn't do that, telling everybody I'm your daughter. So my mother stopped walking, and crowds of people with heavy bags pushed past us on the sidewalk, bumping into first one shoulder then another. So back to our question, which statement best explains the motivation for the narrator's mother to introduce her daughter to everyone they meet? So let's take a look at some explanation. By reading this passage, we can infer that the reason the mother's narrator introduces her to everyone is just because she is very proud of her daughter. Therefore, she wants everyone to know her and her accomplishments. So the narrator states that her parents made some concessions so she can practice. She also had to accompany her mother when she had no tournament to play. So we can infer that she is a very talented athlete and her parents expect a lot from her. And so it is very probable that they visit a local market where everyone knows everyone, so it's reasonable that the mother introduces her daughter. So this information, this passage and this extra information leads us to the option C. So the option C, where it states that she wants just to share in her daughter's accomplishments. This is the correct one. So the option C is the correct option. So actually, that's it. Our answer is option C. Thank you for your question. I hope it helps you a lot, and see you next time. Bye bye.